What's up, people? This is Nick, and it's been a while, and so what I'm going to be doing today is just giving you a brief tour of my game collection and my game room where I do all my stuff. So I've been gaming obviously since I was in like first grade, but I didn't really start collecting and getting into all the old stuff until I think like 2011. It was like the summer going into 8th grade, and I'm a senior now. So yeah, I've been collecting for about 5 years now. And I'd say, I mean, it's not that big compared to like what you'd find on YouTube and stuff, but I mean, for a high school student, I'd say this is a pretty large amount of games to have. So yeah, I don't really know where to begin. I guess we'll start up here with PlayStation 2 stuff. Yeah. Just like a whole row PS2 games. And then it continues for a little bit down here. Got a little Sega Master System going on, you know. Some of my boxed NES games. And then right here, move along to the boxed Sega Genesis. So that goes on for a little while. And we got some Wii games. I'm not really too big on the Wii. I've had it for a very long time, but you know, I just don't really get around to playing games for it, you know. Not my cup of tea. So right over here, I've had people ask me what this is, and to be honest, I've really only played it like once or twice. I just like the way it looks, like, you know, when you display it up here. But basically, you just plug it in. It's one of those plug and play games, and it's got 6 built-in games. It's just a bunch of sports stuff. You know, you got soccer, hockey, football, all that shit. And yeah, obviously, the console is the controller. Pretty boss. I got my DS Lite right here. Alright, I got my Commodore 64. It's not in the box, but I do like to display the box right here. I just think it looks real nice. Real nice. Let's see, right here, I got my quick shot controller for, I mean, like the controller, it hooks up to the NES, but it doesn't really work. I just found that for free at a, you know, junk store, so yeah. My Guitar Hero guitar. Obviously not much to say about that. If you're a gamer, you've probably played Guitar Hero. Kind of a waste of time, but I mean, you know, it's good fun. Game Boy SP, of course. This right here is my hacky sack, alright? No one go near my sack, alright? So yeah, and then I have like all my controllers in here. There's a shit ton of them. Yeah. Quite a few controllers for quite a few systems in here. Oh, god damn it. Sometimes it doesn't even close. It's such a pain in the ass. Oh, there we go. And then I have another drawer of controllers. And right here, I just got like a ton of wires and just miscellaneous shit. Like, I got extra power cords in there, you know. Just, yeah, a bunch of shit. Some props in case I need to show like a broken game. And then these are all my old toys. Still have yet to get rid of those. So yeah, not really too much to say about that. Right here I got an ocarina. So yeah, I made it a point to learn Zelda on that, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Right here I got my GameCube games. GameCube is perhaps my favorite system, mainly because it was my first system, so that's probably why it has such a special place in my heart. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of GameCube games. They are going up in price as of now, so yeah. I do have many of the solid games, you know, the games that define the system, like obviously 007, Nightfire. Can't go wrong with some of that. This is one of the most underrated RPGs ever. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of Bot and Kaidos. This game is badass. Alright, if you can find this game for cheap, definitely go for it. Alright, it comes in 2 parts. Alright, it has 2 discs on it. It's a long ass game, but it is amazing. Love the battle system. I love the fucking story. Love the characters. It's just amazing. Over here, this is just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. I got some PC games. Let's see, I got some Angry Video Game Nerd DVDs. I only have season 2, and I think that's season 6. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Angry Video Game Nerd fan anymore. I do think the quality of his videos have dropped to a significant level, but I mean, you know, he still has some good videos. So right here I got my NES games. I used to really be passionate about collecting for NES, but I don't know. That passion, it's kind of gone down over the years, but I really do want to make it a point to have a complete NES collection. Obviously, I'm far from that right now, but yeah. When I get money, hopefully, be working on that. Here's my Super Nintendo. It's quite small, but I do have a lot of really good games. I do have Earthbound, which, you know, if you're into game collecting, you know this is a very sought after game. It's not really rare, but people do price jack it a lot because it didn't sell well, unfortunately, even though it's such a badass game. Paperboy, that's an awesome game. Obviously, I got like Final Fantasy VI, Killer Instinct. What else? I got Legend of Zelda. Gotta have Link to the Past, along with the dust cover. SimCity, F-Zero, and just a bunch of sports games. Mario World, that's an essential. I know they're like supposed to be like some kind of music medium, but yeah, gonna have to look them up. Here I have a Game Shark and an Action Replay. This is for the N64, obviously. Got one for the DS. I don't use them to like complete games though. Obviously, I'm not a little bitch, but you know, it's fun to fuck around with. And I got some loose DS cartridges or SD cards. And so yeah, not a whole lot to say about that. Got Sporting Nintendogs repping there right on the front. Alright, moving right along this bottom row, we got a bunch of Sega Saturn games. Even though I don't currently own a Saturn, I do have a decent library considering how expensive these games are. I have a couple Sega CD games right here. A boxed copy of Asteroids. Got that with the manual and all. It's quite exciting. And over here I just have a little collection of books right here. It's not really a collection, but just got my Wii manual. I got like some Atari promo books. So it's pretty sweet. So yeah, that's pretty much this wall right here. Then we transition over here to this shelf, which basically has all my Atari shit. Yeah, lots of Atari. I have a whole row of boxed and television games, so that's pretty badass, I think. Here's the rest of my loose Genesis carts. Yeah, there's a lot. Not too many good like must-have games in here. Obviously I have Sonic and, you know, like Mortal Kombat, like, you know, the essentials. The rest of it is just like a bunch of sports games and like, you know, columns. Right over here is my other TV. This is where I keep like all my older consoles, like pre-1980. Got my Commodore 64. I got a couple Atari 2600s that I gotta get rid of. Pong console. This is the Magnavox Odyssey 300. Literally all it does is play Pong and variations of Pong. So right here I got my Intellivision. Let's see, I got my Atari 400, ColecoVision, Sega Dreamcast keyboard. It's pretty badass. And I think I already mentioned the TV. It's pretty sweet. I got it for Christmas one year. Uh, Coleco Gemini. I'm pretty sure this only plays Atari 2600 games, but it's still nice to have. An Odyssey 2, along with my only game on there. Moving right along to this shelf. It's going to be a little hard to see with the windows and whatnot. Just basically got all my main consoles. This is like the main TV that I use, because I play these systems the most. So I'll just go right down the line here. I got original NES, obviously. If you have a game collection and you don't have an NES, you don't have a game collection. I'm sorry. Right here, SNES, of course. PS1, one of the best-selling systems of all time. Nintendo 64, rocking a little Smash Bros. Up in there. Right over here, we got the Dreamcast. Such an underrated system. We got my top-loading NES. Yeah, I was rocking a little Rad Racer last night. So yeah, that was all good fun. GameCube, this is probably the system I use the most. I love me some GameCube, as I stated previously in the video. Yeah, it's just such a good system. Alright, so right here we got the Sega Genesis and an Atari 2600. 6-switch. So, yeah. And then right here we got my PS2. Moving right up here, sitting on the chair, I got my Game Wave. This is just my DS case. And right here, this is how I switch from which system I want to use. So like, if I'm playing the Super Nintendo and I decide, okay, you know what, I want to play some GameCube now, all I have to do is just like flick like one of these switches, and then it'll go down like right here. You know, you just got, it's literally as easy as a flick of a switch. Like, it's gonna suck when I have to move out though, because honestly, this thing was such a pain in the ass. It was like wiring a fucking plane up in here. Like, it was such a pain. And it's all hooked up to the DVD recorder, which is then hooked up to the TV. So yeah, right here I got my Hyperscan. Hold up. Yeah, there we go. We'll just put it there, never to be played again. I got my Intellivision voice synthesis module. This is pretty funky. I don't know how to use this. I got my Wii Sports sporting equipment pack. This is just a waste of time. Right here I got my loose Intellivision games. It's not a whole lot, but you know, it's something. I got my Thrustmaster steering wheel along with the pedals. It's just a nice peripheral. It actually came with a game that I bought, driving simulator. Got a box N64 game along with a couple Xbox, box Super Nintendo, a little 360 going on right here. There's that driving simulator game I was telling you about, Simuride. Here's a game that's on VHS. I never actually put this in. Plan on making a video about it though, because it's pretty interesting. A VHS game. Anywho, so this is my N64 stuff. Not a whole lot. I got a lot of, you know, essential games. I got like Super Mario 64, Smash Bros, Mario Kart. Yeah, I think I have Turok in there too. I'm not really sure. I'm not really going to go through all my games because they don't have end labels. Right here we got my PS1 stuff. Again, really not a whole lot compared to like how many games are in the PS1 library. I think there's like over 2,000 games, and right here you can see there's like 10. And then right here, I think these 3 or 2. These are my only 2 Dreamcast games, unfortunately. There's such a good library of games, that Dreamcast. So, hoping to expand that. Here's just a couple plug-and-play games. Right here I got my SpongeBob plug-and-play game. It's pretty gnarly. And Pac-Man. Yeah, just got a bunch of Namco games on it and stuff, so it's pretty fun. This right here is my Wii. of course, you all know what the Wii is. And this is just like a bunch of like little figurines that I've had over the years. Pretty sure I made this in art class in like 4th grade. I was trying to make like either a Goomba or a Space Invader. I'm not really sure. Alright, let's see, what else we got? We got some boxes right here. That's the box for the Thrustmaster steering wheel that came with the driving simulator. Right here, got my Wii box, and then we got a Mad Catz steering wheel. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of like if we're having like a race night up in here, like we got plenty of steering wheels to work with. So yeah, I'm good with the accessories. Right over here, I have just a bunch of DVD-Rs. I use those to record the gameplay footage on my DVD recorder. I don't know if I really went into it a lot when I showed you my DVD recorder, but that is what I use to record my games. So yeah, well, I'll have to make a separate video about that. I just don't want my whole channel to be like behind the scenes stuff, you know, so that's why I don't really do a lot of these kind of videos. But anyway, here's my printer. Well, it's not really my printer, it's my family's printer, but yeah. Right here is my other TV. It's very tiny, and I only have one system hooked up to it, which is my Sega Master System, which is a pretty badass system. Oh, well, we got another GameCube right here, and I have another NES, so I got backups, or, you know, just something to sell if I feel like it. Alright, and right here is my best friend. It's the Doseki guy. Yeah, just watching over the game room. You know, just kicking back, having a beer. And yeah, so stay thirsty, my friends. So that's pretty much all that's there for. So yeah, and right here we just got a couple posters. I like this, by the way. I like how it shows like all the games and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, pretty badass. This right here, unfortunately, is my Angry Video Game Nerd, the movie poster, even though I didn't really care for the movie. I do have it signed by James himself, so, I mean, I could probably resell that and get a lot of money, but I just think it looks nice, though. It's even though I didn't really care for the movie that much, it is still a pretty badass poster. So, yeah. It's another video I'm going to have to make. I'm going to have to go into my thoughts on that. Right over here, I got a little Nintendo poster. Pretty badass. So yeah, not too much to say about that. I got my keyboard right here. For those who don't know, I am an avid piano player. I've been playing since I was in like 4th grade. There are older videos on my channel of me in like 7th grade playing the piano for you all. So yeah, just go search my channel for that. And yeah, there's not really a whole lot else to talk about. This is my gaming couch, I guess. This is where I play all my games and stuff. I'm just going to give you like one more little 360. Let's see here. Yup. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long. I know I've been filming now for like about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna have to cut some of this down. But yeah, so more videos on the way, and you all take care now. Peace.